Hey guys, it's Andrea from the blog Pine and Prospect Home, and today I want to talk about spring cleaning with kids. So I know this doesn't pertain to all of you. Some of you are grandmas now, some of you might not have children, but it's just something I wanted to touch on today. You guys know that I am a young mom, I have little children, and this is my life right now, spring cleaning. So as much as I would like to share home decor with you, that's just not something that I'm doing right now. My house is a wreck. I have turned it upside down. I wish you guys could see it. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna take my camera and show you guys some footage today so that you can see what my home looks like. This past Monday, I woke up and I was just like, I've had it. It's time to clean. January and February were just like, goodness. I was so tired. So I did a lot of resting. I was still putting out videos for you guys every week, but I just haven't done a lot with my house. I will say that. I haven't even really been super picky about cleaning these past few months. I know that's awful and it's embarrassing to admit, but March 1st, I don't know what happened. I had had enough and I was ready to tackle my spring cleaning list, which I do this every single year. And so I thought I would share some tips with you guys today. I hope this is a help to you, even if you are a grandmother or maybe you have nieces or nephews. I think these tips are helpful if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to get things done and you have little kids around. So I have some points that I've jotted down here. I have been not only cleaning, I mean deep cleaning, but organizing. So pulling everything out of cupboards and drawers and containers, dumping it out, getting rid of things. I've filled 3 huge trash bags just full of trash. I have a humongous donation pile already. It just feels so good to purge. But when you're doing those things and you have little children, it can be extremely stressful, let me tell you. They want to get into everything that you're doing. They want to play with the things you're trying to get rid of. And so let me share with you a few things that have really helped these past few days. And I will say I should probably start off, it's not on my list, but it just popped into my head just now that you should start off each day with prayer. And that's definitely what I've done. Just, Lord, I need patience today. And so that's important too, of course, probably the most important thing. But the very first tip that I have for you today is to sit down and make a list. What is it that you want to accomplish? Just get it all down. I cannot tell you how amazing it feels to be able to cross things off of a list. Even if it's just one small task every day, it makes you feel so much more accomplished, and I love seeing everything that I want to get done on paper. I know that not everyone is like this, and not everyone is super organized. But for me, there is something about seeing everything that I want to accomplish written down on paper. I just feel like instead of all of these tasks that I want to complete floating around in my head and feeling so overwhelming, there's something about physically writing them down and getting them on paper that makes me excited to start to, knock those things off the list and tackle them. So I would definitely start with that. Probably at the end of February, I sat down one afternoon, made myself a cup of tea, and I just wrote down everything I would like to accomplish when it comes to spring cleaning and organization in my planner. Actually, I wrote it all out, and I think that it's just helped me so much these past few days. It keeps me determined, it keeps me moving forward. I cross one thing off, I'm excited about the next thing, and so I would start by making a list. My second tip for you today is to lower your expectations when it comes to cleaning with children. I can tell you that, the very first day that we decided to clean, and when I say we, I'm talking about myself and my 3 little boys, but we got so much done that first day, and I just felt like I was on cloud 9 at the end of that day. I was so excited about everything I had accomplished. I'd organized so much and cleaned so many things, and so I kind of set my expectation a little bit high for the next day. as I went to tackle the kitchen. And it just, for whatever reason, it took so much longer. I mean, every single cupboard, pulling everything out, the utility drawer alone with like pens, pencils, you know, all the random things, tape, scissors, that took like an hour and a half with little children. So lower your expectations so that you are not frustrated by what isn't accomplished. Just think in your head, if I can knock one thing off my list today, I will be so happy. And then if you exceed that expectation, you feel even more amazing. So keep your expectations low with little ones. Plan and realize that your to-do list is going to take longer, and that's okay. All right, the third tip that I have for you today is to get your kids involved in the process. There is nothing wrong with getting them involved, showing them what hard work looks like. I don't make my kids help me with certain jobs just because, you know, I'm not going to make them help me clean out my dresser drawers or my nightstand. That's my responsibility. But when it comes to their toys, their bedrooms, you know, even some other things, you know, they are living in this house too. They are making messes. What they do causes crumbs under the cushions on the couch. And so getting them involved, I think, is such a great way to keep them busy. And you can give them a task and then stay busy with the things that only you can accomplish. My boys love to help me, and I think one of the most important keys to success in this area is just praising them. Praise, praise, praise. Tell them how good they're doing, how helpful they're being. You are helping mama so much. I'm so proud of you. I've been even rewarding them for some of the hard work they've been doing. I mean, my boys have been amazing. I don't even know. I don't know how I got so lucky. They help vacuum. They love to help dust, and my oldest is so good at organizing things. So I think it just really helps to find these little simple tasks that you know they can accomplish. They're not going to get frustrated. Really praise them for the work they do. Don't pressure them or force them to do it unless it's, you know, the mess that they made. If it's the mess they made, they need to clean it up for sure. That's their responsibility. But if they see you cleaning, mama, and they want to help, then let them help. I think that's so great to teach them at a young age. This leads to my next tip, which would be to use natural cleaning products. If you want your kids to be involved and you don't want it to be stressful, obviously, when you're cleaning toilets or, you know, using cleaning products to clean your kitchen, when they're in there, it can be very stressful if you're using harsh chemicals. You don't want them, you know, around you. Don't touch that, put that down. But if you're using natural cleaners, it just makes your job so much easier. You don't have to stress out as much about them grabbing something. You guys know I've done an entire video about this. I believe it's called All Natural Cleaning Products for the Busy Mama. I swear to you that it changed my world. This cloth alone, this one cloth, is called the Norwex Enviro cloth. It is amazing, and I can clean most of my home with just water. It's awesome, and it makes my cleaning routine so much faster. I can give all of my boys one of these. So if you're interested, I can put a link to my Norwex site if you want to check it out. I have, again, that whole blog post about cleaning products, some of my favorite things to use that I will link as well for you guys. But switch over to natural cleaners. It's amazing for young, busy mamas. And grandmas too, I have to say. Okay, next on my list, I would say, when you are planning to you know, do some spring cleaning or organizing, or maybe just it's a project around your house in general that you want to tackle and you have little ones, I would say it's okay to let go of your ideals. And what do I mean by that? Okay, here's an example. I do not let my kids watch TV during the day. My children are early risers. Sometimes they wake up when mommy's still having her coffee, still reading her Bible, and will I turn cartoons on? Yes, I will. It's still dark outside. I mean, that's how early they get up. And I will put something on for them until I am ready for the day. That's about the only TV they get. I don't turn it on during the day. If I do, it's some type of special occasion. Maybe I told them we would have watch a movie in the afternoon together, whatever. But for the most part, I just don't turn it on. I leave it off. I want them to play. I want them to use their imaginations. So, when I decided to do some spring cleaning and Caleb, my little 2-year-old, started getting into everything I was doing, I just had to let go of that ideal and say, you know what? I'm gonna put on some cartoons for him, and that's okay, because mommy needs to get some stuff done, and when I have a clean house, an organized house, I am a better mother for that. And so letting go of those standards for a few days is all right. All right, my next tip for you guys would be to take care of yourself. This is so important. I cannot even tell you guys how important it is to take care of your body. It is so interesting to me. When I was a brand new mom and I just had one child, I would not take care of myself. I would not eat right. I wasn't drinking enough water. And so the afternoon would come and I would lay Ethan down for a nap and I would just feel exhausted. I would feel awful and my body would, I wanted energy, so my body craved sugar, and so I was reaching for something sweet, and it was bad. And more recently I have just discovered how important it is to eat healthy. Your body needs that fuel so desperately. And we're so busy sometimes as young moms taking care of the kids that we don't stop to take care of ourselves. Sit down, eat a big breakfast. It's gonna give you the energy you need to tackle what it is you need to tackle. I cannot tell you how different I feel throughout the day as far as energy and just, my overall well-being. I get enough rest. I try to go to bed at a decent time. You'll just feel better, and you won't be quite as cranky when you are starving and tired. All right, so my last tip for you mamas, I've talked about this before in other videos, but establish a quiet time in the afternoon. Before I became a blogger and a YouTuber, my afternoons were spent doing things around the house, painting, decorating, tackling projects, sewing, whatever it was. Obviously now I use this time to get some work done, to type blog posts, take photos, film video, but establish a quiet time every day. My 2 older boys do not take naps, but I find things for them to do. I pull out some worksheets for Ethan, I find some coloring books or Legos for Gabriel, and I tell them, this is mommy's time. I need some time to do fill in the blank. And they know that, they respect it. It has become so much a part of our routine that they're just every day around 1 o'clock when I say, okay, it's that time of day, they know exactly what I'm talking about. So I hope these tips helped you today. I'm sure some of them were pretty obvious, but one of the things that I've been trying to work on with my blog and channel, I heard this recently and I think it's so important, that we should share what it is that we're doing, what it is that we're creating. We should not do or create just to share it. And that really hit me and it spoke to me, and I thought, I need to do that. I could have forced another post today, but this is what I'm doing right now in my life with little kids. I'm spring cleaning, and I hope that it's a help to some other mommy out there. And so thanks so much, you guys, for watching. As always, if you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.